Good morning.
Good morning,
Good morning,
sir.
sir.
How are you?
Fine, sir.
Okay, nice. So we shall continue with the topic word formation. And today we are discussing compounding. Okay, compounding. Compounding is our process of joining two root words, two actual words, two real words to form a new word. You know, when by joining a new word is formed, by joining two compound words, when you form a new word, what do you get?
A compound word.
A compound word, yes. So, compounding is a process of joining two or more root words to form a new word. Root words are words which have a meaning and can exist alone. Can exist alone. They are free morphemes. We have already discussed free morphemes and bound morphemes, so I don't think I need to discuss them again. For instance, father-in-law is a compound word because it joins three words and forms an altogether new word. Now, father, father-in-law, mother-in-law, brother-in-law, whatever. Father-in-law. This is how you write father-in-law. Now, father is a word, an independent word. In again is a word, it's a preposition, and law too is an independent word. So all these words are root words, all these words are actual words, all these words are real words. And when these three words combine together, they give you a new word altogether. So father-in-law is a compound word because it joins three words and forms an altogether new word, which means spouse's father. It can be wife's father or husband's father, and not just a father associated with law or legal matters. Whereas, notice my dear students, sandwich, which you take almost every day in your breakfast, sandwich is not a compound word. Why is it not a compound word? Because in it, sand, no doubt, is a word, is a root word. It can exist alone, but which is not a word. There is no word in English language which has a meaning. Okay, we do not have which cannot exist alone, which is not a free morpheme, is not a root word. So you cannot call sandwich a compound word. Compound word, my dear students, are of three types. They are of three kinds. Compound words are of three kinds. What are they? They are closed compound words, open compound words, or hyphenated compound words. Closed compound words, open compound words, or hyphenated compound words. Hyphenated means which have a hyphen in between them. Okay, many of us do not understand the difference in types of compound words, and that's why they are not correctly formed. Okay, people do not understand the difference. What are compound, closed compound words, what are hyphenated compound words, or for that matter, what are open compound words. Okay, let me explain to you this by an example. The cab driver. Now, here the example is there. The cab driver. The cab driver. This is written like this. The cab driver dropped. The cab driver dropped me at the airport. At the airport. Now here, just notice, cab driver dropped me at the airport. Here, this one is a compound word. This too again is a compound word. But you would notice that both are not correctly written. What's the mistake in them? A cab driver is written as a closed compound word. It should have been written like this. Cab. It should have been written like this. Cab driver. Because it is an open compound word. because the combination is very obvious, cab driver, and they retain the meaning. They retain the meaning of their own. They retain their individual meanings. Cab driver. They retain their individual meanings. And that is why we do not join them together. They are not stuck together. But here, what is the mistake? The two root words are stuck together. Airport, on the other hand, has to be written as a close compound word. The two compound words should be stuck together. Okay? They should be stuck together. So cab driver should be written as cab driver because the two words retain their meaning even after combining them. Okay? Means they are combined and this combination is very obvious. Even if you leave a gap in between, it's an open compound word. However, airport has to be written. This has to be written as a close compound word because the two words form an altogether new word after combining. Air, just see, air, port. There is no connection. There is no connection. Air and port. And when these two dissimilar words, dissimilar root words are connected, you get a close compound word. Therefore, when the two root words form a new word like this, after joining, we get a close compound. And if the joined words retain the actual meaning, means here the actual meaning is retained, so we get an open compound word. Is this okay?
Yes, sir.
So this is what, because this is something very tricky. So we don't know